Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Tuesday! How is everybody? Are you ready to tackle this project? This football peanuts project. Tackle, get it? Anyways, we're gonna try. It's a lot. It's all the little characters and it's so cute. We used it on the ink pad, so my transfer isn't perfect. Ink doesn't always come off all the way. Sometimes it stains, especially black, even with the board eraser. But anyways, guys, we are ready to tackle this. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of little characters there, and some I'll be using some blue painter's tape if I like the footballs just all have to be the same color. Snoopy has to be the same color, but he does have a helmet on, so kind of have to work around all those things. Anyways, there's going to be tiny little tedious painting today. Look at all my colors, and I probably will still have to grab some more because I have my little cheat sheet. I have the color one that Chocateur did, so I can look at that. And I have a frame here. This is our standard little frame. I think I want to do it kind of like theirs. Let me put you down the project and you tell me what you think I should do. At first I was thinking I should do the background green because it's football, but I'm like, that would be way too much green, I think. I'm thinking black and white. I'm thinking white background with a black outline. Because I think white on white just for me doesn't do it. I feel like I should have a black background and white in the center. I'm sorry, a black border and white in the center. Here's what Chocateur did. Theirs was white on white. But what do you guys think? Because I'm thinking if it's green, if it's all green, it's too much. If it was just a couple of the characters, like I'm considering doing just Lucy with Charlie Brown separate, but it's gonna be small. So I don't know. I didn't do these as standards, but I can if anybody requests them. But I think that they're gonna be really tiny. The stand would be really huge. Anyways. There's the little sawtooth hangers for the back. Let me know what you think in the comments. Just say hello, and I am going to get myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. There you are. There I am. Okay, let me get my comments going. And then let me get this shirt over to VIP group. We'll get started because there's a ton of painting. Teeny tiny painting on here. Guys, these are little. So if you haven't seen this, and I have some crackly stuff on the floor. I keep stepping on it. These are pretty small. So let me share this over. Like some of the pieces are not even an inch. So we're gonna be painting for a little while. But I decided today's a good day to tackle it because next week I have my craft show set up on Thursday, and things just start to get crazy when it gets close to my craft show. Things start to get crazy around here. So, hi Laura, how are you? Hi Carrie, hi Bridget, hi Sherry. What do you guys think? You think I should do white for the background and black for the border? I'm kind of thinking that's what I want to do. I need it to stand out. It needs to be a different color for the border. I'm thinking, because I've done a lot of my things at the craft show when I use this frame, it has a black border on it. So, hey Laura, hey Carrie, hey Bridget, hey Sherry. I said hi again. Because you're the only ones on there. So you get 2 highs today. All right, so this is our fun little Peanuts collection. We'll be doing this part very last. There's going to be some things will be chalked onto here that were like all the little lines. And this little boot, that was like way too small for me to cut that out. Hi, anybody else? Anyone else? We have a very small group today. Okay, let's get started. I'm kind of thinking I want to paint the frame first. Let's get the frame painted, and then we'll start working on all of our characters. But that means I need to move all of them to the side. I want to keep them in the order. I'm going to keep my cheat sheet's going to stay close. So we're going to go off of what Chocateur has for all their colors. We're going to go off with all of that. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Betty. Hi, Darlene Barr. Black background. block border, perfect. That's what I'm thinking. Hi Janine, how are you? We're gonna tackle this one. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll be painting for a while. Okay, let me get everything moved off of the. We need to do the frame. Okay, but I want to kind of keep these guys in the order that they are on my picture, so it's easy for me. So I have. You know, it's easy to print these out. You can save this. I had posted this on my Facebook page, and I was like, oh yeah, where is that picture? I went to my Facebook page this morning and I saved the picture to my phone, and then I just sent it to my printer. Did you guys know you can do that? If you have a wireless printer, you can just send it from your phone to your printer. So I just sent the picture. Okay, I'm just gonna put all my pieces over here, trying to keep everything in the same order so it's easy for me to know and look at my picture when I'm painting. Yeah, so we will be here a while. This one has a whole bunch on it. So okay, let's paint the frame first. Hi Dawn, how are you? Good morning. We are tackling this one, the Peanuts football one. We're tackling it. Okay, I'm just gonna lay this right on top of here. We're gonna do black and white. We'll get this assembled. This is the frame. So you have the option to purchase the frame or just purchase the little pieces. I personally, if you don't have anything to put it on, I would do this, but there's things at the store. You can, oh, I need my black. I told you I'm gonna need other colors. So you can get, you know what, maybe I can do this without putting, maybe I can just, no, I don't trust myself. I'm like, can I just put some on there? You can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and you can get your, what was I gonna say? You can get surfaces that are on clearance and you can paint over them. So yeah, you just get signs. Get a sign that's 75% off, and paint over it if you want to. Or you can buy this one. So this one's perfect. It's the right size. You don't have to guess. But if you're buying one at the store, just keep in mind that your transfer is the size B is like the size of a sheet of paper. So if the size of the sheet of paper fits inside of the frame, then it will fit your project. So I carry a little measuring tape in my purse, one of the little fabric measuring tapes. Anybody else? Am I the only weirdo that does that? All right, we're gonna get this going. We're gonna spend a lot of time painting the little Peanuts characters. A ton of you guys got that ordered in with the kit, and you know, to find the surface, it's easy. You could use a Chalkator surface that you have one of your frames and put it on it. You could put magnets, tiny little magnets on the back. So do I have a text number? I do. Let me put the text number here so that, let me do that. I haven't done that for a while. I'll put it in here and you can text it. Where's my number? Okay. Okay, copy to clipboard. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I do send out a text. Okay, here's the number to text. That number. Just text live, L-I-V-E. Yep, perfect. Hi, Pam, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Okay, so we're painting the frame. If you just hopped on, we're doing all the Peanuts characters. They're tiny, so it's gonna be a lot of painting. If you can't stick through for the whole thing, that's okay. You can come back and watch the replay. The replay is here for you for 30 days. That's it. Then Facebook starts taking them down. Although I've noticed some of mine are still on there from a while back. But there is a backup. I also stream to YouTube every day, so you can find them over there. It's a little bit harder because you have to go through all of them. There is not a search engine on my page. There used to be. I thought, because I've searched it before, but I couldn't find it. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at my own. I don't know. But yeah, I do send it to YouTube as well. So that YouTube is my permanent backup. I pay for that. I have a paid subscription to YouTube, so hopefully I never lose those videos. That would be really sad. I probably should back them up. Although, you know what? I don't stress, okay? So most of my painting is very similar. And usually if somebody asks me what colors I use, I'm pretty good about remembering because I use the same color stuff over and over and over. So, okay, let me dry. Let's dry. Let us dry. Hi, Sandy. How are you? We're making our frame. We're doing our little football, Peanuts football project. We're getting the frame done first so we can set that to the side so it's ready and dry when we need it. So black and white. I'm going to have to put another coat of white because white you always do. Yeah, there's going to be tons of tedious little painting today. I even have a cup of water in here with me. I never do that, but I know that I'm going to need it. I'm going to be using multiple colors with my brushes. Okay, second coat of white coming up. Coming up. Here we go. Here we go. How's everybody doing? I got... Oh my goodness, my living room is cleared of packages. I still have some in my back room. Though people that, there's some people that are paying this week. So hopefully everybody, I still have 9 people that need to pay. 2 of them for sure, I know are paying this week that already worked with me. The other 7 need to just get it paid. Everybody's looked at their invoice, all of these people. I can tell if you've opened the invoice and looked at it. So sometimes people just have to wait till their next payday. I totally get it. You know what? I'm that way too when on things. I have to wait till my next payday to buy certain things. So remember my whole issue with when I went to the emergency room and they told me that they would just write it off? Well, they didn't. So my husband went to his doctor's appointment yesterday. He had a physical and they said, do you know that your account is past due? And he's like, what? So they put my bill over on his account and because he's the responsible one for it. And so he texts me and goes, can you check into this? So our copay for our emergency room visits is $500. When I was there, the lady said, don't worry, fill out this paperwork, we'll write it off. And I wasn't worried because guess what? We've had so many medical bills the past 2 years. I'm like, they've already got all my money. So then I get a bill and it's 800 and something. It's not 500 for the deductible. It's 800 and something. I'm like, what? Why is it so much? So I have a guy that helped me get my other bill, my surgery bill reduced because it was ridiculous because they had used a doctor that was out of network. So I had to pay like thousands of dollars more. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. Anyways, so I called him and I said, I don't know what's up because they told me that they're going to write it off. And then I get a bill and it's not my $500 deductible like it's supposed to be. It is 800 and something. And he goes, okay, let me fix that for you. So he said, if you can pay the $500 deductible today, then I'll write off the rest of it. So I got that taken care of yesterday. So yes, I did have to pay for it. In the end, I had to pay for it. But they didn't get to rip me off. So I'm like, why would they, it's like bait and switch. I told him, I said, they tell me it's 500 and then send me the bill and it's 800 and something. He's like, I don't know what they do. Okay, here's what this is going to look like. So, hi Denise, how are you? Speaking of packages today, I don't have any information on yours. I think it's probably stuck in customs, Lori. That happens sometimes. Uh-oh, guess what? There must have been some paint on the back of that. I was not able to find out any update. So they said, just wait. You need to wait. They always tell us you have to wait, 7 to 10 days. It's almost been that. Um, they're tracing it, but there's no update. I'm sorry. Packages are a pain in the butt. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes things are just delayed for no reason at all. Sometimes they go out of country to other countries and then come back. I've had that happen. So I'm sorry. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep checking. But so far, no update. Doesn't surprise me. And sometimes things just go really quickly. Okay, so I have that little oopsie. I'm thinking that probably one of the characters will be right on it. Let's get this glued together. Let's just stick it on here, get it glued together. And we'll set this to the side so it's ready for when it is time to, when I need this, when I need to glue on all the little characters. So we're doing the Peanuts one. I wish it wasn't so expensive to ship to Canada. It is outrageous. It hasn't always been that way. When Chocator first started selling and designers were able to sign up, I was able to send my team little goodies and it didn't cost a fortune. And now, oh my goodness, now it is just incredibly expensive. It's way too much. I'm going to just put this whole board to the side. Okay, there's my frame. Okay, so let's also glue these together. These are the little sawtooth hangers that go on the back. Yeah, I'm thinking that sometimes my packages get stuck in customs and they can be in customs for a week to 2 weeks for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Other times everything just goes smoothly. Yeah, oops. Okay, so this is the sawtooth hangers that are going to be on the back. Okay. All right. We're good to go. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side and let it dry. Oops, that's not flat. Somewhere flat, Darlene. Okay, over here on the shelf. There's a shelf right there. Okay. Hi, Carol. How are you? I had to find a video on YouTube yesterday on the 'Tis the Season football, and you did because it wasn't on Facebook anymore. Yes, yeah, but you found it, right? Okay, that's good. It's stuck at the border. It's all crazy. Okay, let's get started on this. I actually am going to bring my cheat sheet up here. It's going to be easier, and I'm probably going to be standing a lot of the time. Let's start with all the faces. Let's get all the flesh tone, the faces done first. There's a lot. I actually have 2 of these, and I'm probably going to need a third. Okay, get my little brushes out, and I want to be able to put them back in their spot. I think I'm going to slide it to the side just a little bit. We're going to start with all the faces and the hands and the legs, because all of those things are flesh tone. I'm hoping I don't have to put 2 coats on everything, because that will be a pain. It might, if it covers with one and it looks good, I'm going to go for it. So how was your day yesterday, guys? Mine was super busy. So Tara all of a sudden is sick. And we don't, when one of us is sick, I'm not sick very often, but we don't share germs. So we make sure that we're not giving germs back and forth, so that she doesn't get me and my husband sick and I don't get her kids sick. So she was not here. She went to urgent care. She thought she had strep throat because her throat was hurting. She has pharyngitis. Is that how you say it? Not laryngitis, pharyngitis with the P. So she is out for a few days because it's viral. So yeah, it was a busy day for me. I had tons of orders. I'm getting through everything. I am slowly but surely getting through everything. I still have some big orders on the website. We're doing Etsy orders. Monday is always a killer for Etsy because people shop on the weekend. So I had tons of orders, lots of picture frames, lots of wedding orders, and then I had orders from you guys on the Cutout website. Yeah, lots and lots. So probably a dozen on that one. So I'm juggling it. And then I had my work. I had like 6 hours straight of my bookkeeping. So anyways, it's just a lot. Okay, getting all the faces and hands done first. Okay, so that is okay. What's his name? What I forgot his name. The little black boy, African American boy. I need to find a brown for his skin. I'm thinking that sable brown is probably a good brown. What is his name? Help me out, guys. Oh, you guys know. It's like if I stuck out my tongue, it's on the tip of my tongue. Hi, Barb. How are you? Hi, Julie. What is his name? I can't think of it. Can you guys think of it? Holy cow. I know if I stuck out my tongue and looked in the mirror, I would see his name. Somebody can Google it, right? Anyways, I need to do his skin darker. He has darker skin. So getting all of the flesh tones first, and then we'll do all the footballs, we'll do all of the white. You know, I'm just trying to do all the colors that are the same so that it's easy for me. Someone's gonna know. What's his name? What is his name? I'm waiting. Somebody knows. Someone knows his name. No one? Oh my goodness. I need a teeny tiny brush for the leg part. I am making a mess. Okay, here comes the hard one. There's a lot on here. There's a lot. So all the characters, Lucy, Snoopy, Charlie Brown, okay. It's like I think that I should do on the ones that actually have black hair, I need to do underneath white. Franklin, thank you. Sabrina, thank you. Franklin. Yes, I was like, okay, I'm going to know it. As soon as someone says that, I'm going to say, yes, that's what it is. Franklin, you're right. Oh my goodness, how can I forget? Okay, so let's see, Charlie Brown. So let's just talk about stuff. Let's talk about stuff. There's a lot of painting here, so this is going to be really boring for you guys. I'm just painting everything. So warm beige is the flesh color that I use. I have so many things cut out to paint. I just don't have enough time to do everything. I just project after project coming up. All right, let me get in there and get the legs. Sally. Okay, Sally. That's the other one. Sally. I was like, who's the other girl here? Sally. Okay. Peppermint Patty down here. Who's okay, so I don't know all of the characters by heart. As soon as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's her name. Sometimes it's really difficult. Okay, and then let's see. I think that's legs. It's hard for me to tell if it's legs or socks. Okay, all right, let's switch to, let me get that rinsed out. I'm going to get a smaller brush. That brush was a little bit big for those areas. Okay, let's do all the Let's do all the footballs. That would be easy. Okay, so let's do the footballs. Let's do them milk chocolate. Put this all watered down. Is it Lincoln or Franklin? I think it's Franklin. I think it's Franklin. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking. Okay, let's do dark chocolate for I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. Nope, I think milk chocolate, but it's watered down. I don't know that I have another one in here. That will be okay. We'll just do all of our footballs. Get that done. We might have to do a second coat. Hard to know. So tons and tons of tedious little painting, but guess what? This is a great one to do. Like turn on a show and watch a show or listen to a podcast while you're doing this. It will help. It will help the time go by really quickly. So can you believe I'm coming up on my 7 years with Chalk Couture? So at the end of this month, I will have been with Chalk Couture for 7 years. Who else is coming up on their anniversary? Or how many years do you guys have with Chalk Couture? 7 years. Can't believe it. So, and it's still fun. I still love it. I have, my upline, my upline's upline, my upline's upline's upline, and several people in between and above, like six different people above me have left Chalk Couture since I started, and I've rolled up and rolled up and rolled up. Crystal Custard is my upline now. She's not very active with Chalk Couture. She doesn't do very much with Chalk Couture. So you may not even know who she is. She used to do a lot, but she hasn't done much lately. She has her kiddos. She's busy with them. She did join another company. She's busy with that. So pretty much my upline now is Mary Jo, and she does a little bit. It's different. It's different now. When I first joined Chalk Couture, my upline was my friend, and she didn't do a ton of Chalk Couture. She just did it as a hobby. And then above her was Laura Conley. She was pretty active with Chalk Couture. And then there was people in between Laura and Sarah Strunk. So Sarah Strunk was my upline that I reported to, basically. She was the one that helped me with everything. And she was really, really good. For the longest time, she really loved doing Chalk Couture and helped us with tons of things. You get burned out sometimes. Sometimes you get burned out and you have to do different things. Sometimes your life changes and you want to go in a different direction, and that's what happened with her. She was with another company, and now she's with a different company. So anyways, I feel like I don't really have an upline now that helps. And it's okay. It's okay. So 7 years. I've done 7 years, guys. I still love it. Still love it. You've been watching me for about 3 years. Oh yeah. Awesome. I'm glad you have, Laura. It's been great. Lori says soon to be 5 years. You've been watching me for longer. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Oh yeah. So sorry, Darlene Howard. I missed your question. So I'll try to tell color. Warm beige for the faces. That's my go-to color for faces. Let's do Franklin's face. We're going to use sable brown. That's a good brown for him. I don't want it to be as dark as this. I think he's lighter than the football. In my opinion. He's not dark. I want him to be more of a lighter little African-American boy. Okay, I do need to go back and do white where the black hair is, because that will be chalked, and you want something behind it so that it has highlights. Yeah. Back in my daycare days, I had a little Chinese girl I had a little African American boy. I had a Hispanic little girl, and I had my son Kyle, who was white as white could be. My son Wesley, who was dark hair. You could actually, and even now, okay, let's do all our white. Let's do all our white. Even now, you look at him, and he looks like he would be. Well, he is Indian, so his dad has Indian in him. So you look at him, and it's like, okay, where did you come from? Oh, let's see. Charlie Brown, your shoes are brown. Charlie Brown's shoes are brown. Let me get his shoes. I was trying to do all the same colors. Okay, so get Charlie's shoes. Charlie Brown went to town. Okay, any other brown? Let me see. Yep, brown hair. Trying to get all the same colors to make it easier on me. Yeah. So it's funny because people, when I did, oh, and the sandals for Peppermint Patty, her sandals, we're going to do them brown. When I did the surface sale, I had people freaking out and going, "You're not leaving Chocolate Tour, are you?" Nope, I'm just getting my rooms organized. You know, I used to take so much stuff to my craft shows that I had so much inventory. I needed to get it under control, you know? I need to start my 5-year plan of purging stuff because at some point we'll be moving, and I can't have all of that stuff that I'm not taking to the craft shows, and I may as well get it in your hands so you guys can have it, right? Okay. Okay, I got all the brown. Okay, let me rinse that. Do I offer Square to pay? I do, yes. Yeah, I can send an invoice through Square. Definitely. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I did that with a couple of people that don't do PayPal. Yeah, I can send it through Square. I'll do that. It's super easy. That way you can easily pay with a credit card. I think that with PayPal, you can actually pay with Venmo now. Has anybody else seen that? I had seen somebody pay with their Venmo through my on my PayPal. I don't know if anybody else saw that option, but yeah, I thought that's kind of interesting. They're all linking up. They're like, just pay us however you can. And then Miss Betty paid me with Zelle for something, and I didn't even know I had Zelle. It just showed up. I'm like, oh, I had no clue that I even had Zelle. That's kind of weird, but I do have Wells Fargo, and so I guess I've never used Zelle. I've never used it, but I guess it worked. It did. So getting all my white. Oh yeah, I was gonna do all the ones that have black hair. I'm gonna do their hair area in white because that will be their hair will be chalked in black. So yeah, we're gonna chalk all this in black. So basically this one is like, there's a lot of them lately that you just paint the like you paint all of this part, and then you just chalk it in black. Okay, let's see what else is what. Okay, part of her shoes. Okay, so shoes and socks. Okay, so sorry, there's a lot. Okay, so anybody hair that is black. Okay, so Lucy, I'm gonna do your hair. So we're gonna do it in white because we're gonna chalk it in black. There'll be a few little highlights. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Yeah, you should have seen the guy at UPS yesterday when I took in all those packages. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and anybody that has black pants, I'm gonna also chalk that in white because then the highlights will come through. Okay, so black on All right, let me see. What else? Okay, and Franklin's hair. It's going to be a lot of going back and forth, guys. If you have a picture in front of you, it's so much easier. So print out the picture or have it on your iPad enlarged so you can just look at it. That was an option too. I have it on my phone. I can always enlarge it if I need to. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Betty, you use it all the time. You love Zelle. I gotta sit down. My back is hurting me all of a sudden. You think Zelle anybody can use? Oh, yeah. I think you're right. I just didn't know. Because she's paid me, Betty has paid me twice through Zelle for small things. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I had that. Because my neighbor, I've been doing a lot of funeral magnets for a neighbor that I don't know what's happened, but she's had a lot of people pass away in her life recently. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's been kind of interesting. Okay, I put him back in the wrong place. Franklin, you were in the wrong place. I'm like looking at it going, something's not quite right. Okay, next, let's do all of our yellow. Let's do that. Let's get the, oh, and you know what? The background on here needs to be white because it's going to be chalked in black. I think. Oh. Let me look at my stencil and see. Yep, it is. Okay. All right. I think I got all of that. Let's do all of our yellow. That is going to be Charlie Brown. Okay. Let me get this wiped off. I have my cup of water. I don't usually use a cup of water. Okay. So Charlie Brown is Marigold. And then Woodstock is Sunny Day. Okay. Trying to do it the easy way, but there's a lot of colors on here, guys. There's a lot. So we get the ones that there's a lot in common, all the ones that are the same. And I think I'm just doing one coat unless it looks really tacky. If it looks bad, then I'll put 2 coats, but I think it's going to be fine. Because they're smaller. Like if it was a bigger open area, then I think that you could really tell. Like this, these are tiny, guys. You need small brushes to do this. These are small angle brushes, and then I have some round brushes. Like I have to get in here and do his socks, and I just messed up. I just messed up his shoes. So let me just grab a stylus and let's go over that. Yeah, the stylus might work for little teeny tiny areas. Okay, all right, next, more Charlie Brown. Okay, oh, I have to do, let's see, his shorts are, okay, so the shorts area I have to go over in white. Okay, so let me do the shirt. Yeah, because the shorts are chalked. I have to look at my stencil and see what is chalked and what is just an open outline, because I don't want to mess it up. Teeny tiny brushes, guys. Little tiny strokes. Try to focus. It's going to look so cute when it's all done. It's going to be worth it when it's all done. It's all that tedious little thing. I didn't want to paint it ahead of time. I figured, you know what? I want you guys to see how much work it is. It's a lot. It's probably an hour of just painting. It's okay. We got an hour. We got an hour to talk. So I have my craft show coming up next week. This is my biggie. Oh, I didn't paint his hand. I have to go back and do that. I knew I would miss some things. I gotta paint the hand. Okay. And then his socks. And I'll do his shorts. I gotta get a teeny tiny brush. Yep. And I'm messing up the shoes again. So this craft show that's coming up is in La Mesa. This craft show has been going on a long time. So it's kind of funny the way the whole thing started. So this is Blenda's craft show coming out. So I met Miss Blenda at a craft show up in Alpine. So she was doing Judy Arco's craft show. I met her there, and she decided that she was going to do one in her home. And so we're like, yeah, we'll do a home show. So we all showed up, we got all set up, and there happened to be a lady a few streets down and over around the block that I guess got jealous that she was doing a craft show, and she turned her into the city. So that night we opened, and a person from the city showed up and said, no, no, no. Okay, I'm going to go over, there's a few more that I need to do that are, that I need to do in white. And so we had to move everything. Okay, let's see. His shorts are done in black, so I need to go over that. What else? Oh yeah, shorts here. So we were able to open that night. Our customers came in, but we had to tell them tomorrow we have to move everything. And Belinda luckily had found another location that was only like 5 miles approximately away from where her house was. Us crafters had to pack up everything in everyone's display, and we set it up at the other place. So when people came the next day to the craft show, even some crafters that she couldn't get a hold of, they came, and there was somebody there that said, you need to go over to this other area because we had to move it. So anyways, we were successful in relocating it. Okay, so the words bonk and boot, I'm going to base coat those in white. Okay, there's a couple more things that I'm going to base coat in white because they're going to be chalked in black. Yeah, so anyways, it stayed there at the Masonic Lodge for a long time until we just really outgrew it. And the parking lot was small. It was really hard. We had to park, crafters had to park way down the street. And it was a good location while it lasted. Then she found her other location. She found the La Mesa Community Center, and it's been great there. We're so happy we're able to have it there. Okay, there's bonk. And then I need to base coat these little things. They're like little, it looks like a little snowflake, but it's not. It's just what it is. Okay. I'm just going back and doing the things that I need to do. Then we'll do yellow. We'll do Woodstock next, and I'll check messages. I haven't looked yet for a while. Anyways, that's the craft show that's coming up, is the La Mesa one. Oh, happy National Dog Day. Yay! You can't have a craft show at my home. Not at my home. I can't have a craft show at my house. There's no way. Every single room in my house is taken by product and stuff. So, but I have had, oh, let's see. Did you order the new wood trees? Yes, I did order the new wood trees, Laura. I will do that. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday. We'll do the trees. They're cute. Yeah. When they sell out, I'll cut some for you. I only bought one set because I'm counting on when they sell out that I'll cut my own because they're easy to do. Anyways, yes, yeah. So it's sad that when someone is jealous that they will be vindictive and do that. Yeah, it was really sad. Anyways, it worked out because guess what? It pushed us out of that house and into a place that was better for us. Okay, I'm doing all the Woodstock yellow. It's sunny day. Pushed us to where we needed to be. So sometimes those things happen for a good reason. But yeah, I can't believe that somebody would do that. There's like a little something on it. So you're going to always have people in life that are jealous. I mean, remember how many times I would get turned in to compliance? Compliance really hasn't, they're not really as strict about things anymore. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice because it used to happen to me all the time. Okay, let's do red now. Let's do our red. So let's see. Let's do Tuscan red. So we have a few things that are red. Oh, and the bottom of this shoe is white. Let me just do that really quick. I know there's going to be things I'm going to have to go back and forth on. Then I'll go, oh yeah, that was supposed to be that color. Okay, got that. All right. See, it is coming to life. If you look at it, all the colors, it's coming to life. It is. So I've met some really good people through crafting. I've met great people on Facebook. You guys are amazing. I have really good friends. I have great friends through Chalk Couture that I've gone to convention with and been able to spend a lot of time with. My team is amazing. A lot of my team they watch my Facebook lives. Most of my team, like 99% of my team. There's only 2 people that actually sell the product that are on my team. The rest of them are hobbyists, and so they create and they watch these videos, and I have no problem with that. I joined Chalk Couture so that I could get the discount. I saw my friend making the cutest little, actually her husband was making the cutest little pumpkin sign in like 30 seconds. And I was like, what? What is this stuff? I need this. I'm like, sign me up. I just wanted the discount. I didn't know that it was an MLM. I had no clue. Okay, I didn't know that it was an MLM until I got my first message from compliance that you can't do this or you can't. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And they're like, yes, there's rules. Did you not read the rules? I didn't read the rules. No, because I had no idea. I just had no idea. Is that funny? All I wanted was the discount. And now they have the perks program. So the perks program is nice. And this month, guys, the perks program is only $10. You sign up for it and you get $20. So you're making $10. You sign up for the perks program and they're going to give you $20 right then to spend. So yeah, it's like you're making money. And then every month thereafter, it's going to be $20 and they give you $20. So this month only, it is $10 to join perks. And you get 30% off of everything on the Chalk Couture website. You get special deals now and then. And yeah, to be a perks member is great. It's a really, I'm going to use the stylus on that because guess what? It's really tiny. So we're going to use the stylus to do along the neck on that. I'm going to give you the link for the perks program because if you want to get all the stencils and you want to get 30% off, you really need to join perks. It's the best thing. Let me give you that link. Let's see how. Oh, let's see. You can't. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Yeah, you can, but in the city of La Mesa, sorry. I totally missed. I thought you were talking, can I do one? I did when I lived in New Mexico, I tried to. Let me give you the link. I have to sign in first. The link for perks, because I do have people ask me. It's looking for my Face ID. Sorry. Okay, so here's the perks information. If you want information on it, it's a really good deal. You don't have to stay a perks member forever. You can quit at any point. Like if you're just looking at things, you're like, I really want to get all the peanut stuff. And there's more peanut stuff coming next month too for Christmas peanuts collection coming next month. If you just want to get all of that and get it 30% off, joining perks is the best way to do that. I cannot sell it at a discount. No one can ever, not even corporate. We made a promise to Peanuts that we would never discount our product. So I can never have the Peanuts transfers in a sale. When I do my big sales, I can't ever discount Peanuts. No one can. It's one of the rules. It's one of the things that we signed. Okay, let's see. I think okay. Am I getting everything? I have a few more things that I need to go back and do white that I missed. Okay, so let's just start with blue. So Lucy's pants are blue. I think that I really want to use the blue jean one. I think that's a good color. The helmet there. Okay, so let's do all the blue. Let's do all of our blue. We have a lot of colors still, guys. I'm going to use a really tiny brush this time. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Even smaller than the other ones. Okay, so blue. So there's certain rules in certain cities that you can do this and you can do that. I live in Lakeside, California. It's a city inside of San Diego County. Sorry, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. And we're unincorporated. There are fewer rules out here than most places in San Diego. So I can have 6 dogs. Most places you can only have 2 or 3. I don't have to have a business license because I'm in an unincorporated area. There's a lot of rules that other cities have to abide by. And La Mesa is really strict about stuff. So La Mesa is where I have the craft show that I'm in charge of that's close to Hobby Lobby, the one that just got done last month. And they have rules about putting out signs. So it's really hard for me to put out signs because I know that you're not supposed to and that they could get taken. So yeah, it's not a fun thing because you don't want your signs to just be taken by the city. And they have pretty strict rules, but they didn't take them this time. And I got them down really quickly. So anyways, yeah, each city has different rules. And then the county has rules, but the county doesn't come out and say you need a business license for blah, 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 because they don't have time to do all that. Okay, let's see. What else is blue? Woodstock's little hat, little helmet. Little helmet is blue. Okay, there's a lot of blue over here. So we actually have 2 different blues. So Lucy's pants are dark blue. So we have light blue and dark blue. Let's do her pants this blue. And then I have, I got blue raspberry. We'll use that for her shirt and for Sally's pom-poms. Okay, we're working through it, guys. There's a lot. If you can't hang in till the end, that's okay. The replay is always here for you. I just always put that out there because some people just can't. It's a lot. Okay, all right. Let me do the blue raspberry. I'm not going to put second coats on anything. It would be way too much for me to do that. If you want to do that. So if you're going to sign up to do demos for the next release, a series, whatever that is. Oh, so are you? I did sign up, but I don't know if I'll be chosen. Yeah, I did sign up to do that. We'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna do it or not. Nothing is ever final until it is. Okay, so blue raspberry is the color for this. I'm gonna shake it because it's brand new. Okay, and then we have, what colors do we have? Oh, I have to find an orangish yellow, orangish red hair for Peppermint Patty. So I think I have the perfect color. Okay, so this is going to be Lucy's shirt is a bright blue, and also the pom-poms for Sally. I might have to put 2 coats on this. Blue raspberry, you almost always have to, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to because it's really transparent. I am going to put a little bit of green at the bottom for the grass. I'll probably paint on the little sign when it's on there. Paint a little bit of that. Oh, Sally's hair is yellow, so I need to do her hair the yellow that Woodstock is. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there slowly but surely. We are getting there. So hubby had yesterday off. He went to the doctor, had his physical and all of that. He was not a happy camper. He's got some things going on with his hands. He's got severe arthritis in his hands, and we're suspecting in his feet now. Yeah, I didn't know that you could get arthritis in your feet, but I guess you can get it anywhere in your body. He's got some x-rays that they want to take to see. He's just not a happy camper when it comes to going to the doctor. Okay, I'll let that dry. So I am gonna, actually I can probably go over that again right now. I'm glad he got it done though. All of his numbers are good. His weight has gone down a lot. He's lost a lot of weight. He's been working hard. He finally figured out things that he had to cut out, because he's like, I don't eat that much. But he would take handfuls of nuts. Now, nuts are good for you, but nuts are very high in calories. So just even that can take you over your limit, and it doesn't matter how much you walk. If you're over your calories, then you're not going to lose. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So blue raspberry for this. I'm kind of going to pounce it, make those pom-poms look like they're pom-poms. Okay, let me see what I have to do next. So are you going to sign up? Oh, I already read that. Sorry. I was reading the same one again. So I filled out the form. I had previously volunteered to be part of the next release. Okay, I don't know which color. Light or dark? How about dark? Darker green. Okay, so medium Hauser green. Need that. So I need to do Peppermint Patty's shirt, the little helmet, and some of the grass, if there's any grass that's on here. And then we'll use that on this sign when we do it. So like there's some grass down here at the bottom of this. And then there's grass at Charlie Brown's feet. Here and there's little pieces of grass. And then there's grass down here, but then also the whole helmet is that color. So I can't wait to see these done with with it all painted or chalked, with it all chalked. Can't wait to see that. It's going to be so cute. Now, Chalkator, they watercolored this. So they did their outline, they watercolored it, and then they outlined it again. Sometimes they'll do their outline with Dune, so it just barely shows, so they can see their outline, but it doesn't take over it. Okay, there's that. Where else is green? There's green here. Okay. Peppermint Patty's shirt is green. I need to do her hair. I'm going to find like an orange color. Oh, her shorts are black, so I need to do her shorts white so that the color is like if there's highlights. Okay, it's coming together, guys. It is working out. It is. I do have some areas to go back and do white, but it's looking good. I need to still do, Sally has a pink shirt and she has yellow hair. And I need to look at some of the socks, because I think some of the socks I don't have the correct color. I'm just washing this same brush, using the same little brush. Okay, let me find like an auburn color for her hair. I am thinking cinnamon stick. It's probably more reddish than what her hair is, but it will be fine. Maybe I add some yellow in with it. Maybe we'll add some mustard yellow in with it to just lighten it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect color. Perfect color for Peppermint Patty's hair. Okay. Yeah, that will be good. All right, so I mixed cinnamon stick with mustard color. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Now we need Sally's hair. We need Sally's shirt. Okay, Sally's hair is going to be my bright yellow. And turn it upside down. I'm just moving things however I need to move it to do it. And then, okay, so Sally has, it's hard for me to tell the color. Let me look on my phone. Maybe I can enlarge it enough oh, blue. She has blue on her, like her bloomers underneath her little dress. Okay. Trying to get in here without messing up the pom-pom. Just got part of her face yellow. I'll go back and fix any little oopsies. I'll go back and I'll fix with my stylus. Okay. Yep, because I definitely had an oopsie there. It's going to be really cute. But it's definitely a labor of love. I knew that it's going to take a while. I knew. Okay, let me just fix her face. I'm getting the stylus. Okay, and then I need to fix the pom-pom. Got yellow on the pom-pom. Okay, and then let's see, what color's her socks? I need to do that white, I think. I'll just use my stylus for that. Okay, got that. Okay, now her shirt is pink. Okay, so we're gonna do cotton candy. I need to get another dish. Do I have another one? I do. Here's another palette dish. So we're already up. This is our 13th color. We're up to 13 colors now. I knew. Oh, we need to do Franklin shirt purple. Okay, so pink. Yeah, it's gonna be super cute when it's all done. So the shirt part is pink, and her little skirt part is blue. I'm going to use the blue jean. So this was Cotton Candy. We're going to use the blue jean color. That's the other brand. Remember the other brand? I can hear Stubby out there. Stubby is like stumbling around lately. Poor little guy. He's still hanging in there. I just keep thinking it's going to be his day. But then he just, he's just fine. He likes to sit with my husband at night. Okay, there's that. All right, let me see what I missed. I have purple for Franklin shirt. Okay, so I'm going to use Purple Petal. It's probably not the right purple, but it's the purple I'm going to use. Oops, sorry. Let me turn that off. Okay, Franklin. And then the bottom of his shoes. Oh, I need to do white on the one shoe. Oh my goodness, guys. This is a labor of love. I'm gonna price this one accordingly. When somebody picks this up at the craft show and they see a $40 price tag on it, yeah, they're gonna, they're gonna look at it and see all the tedious little painting. I think I should do it $40. I'm never gonna do it again. I'm only gonna make one. Okay, I have to do the bottom of his shoe. Okay, we're getting down there, guys. I'm just looking back and forth. There's a few areas that have not been painted yet. So the bottom of his shoe is white. Yeah, I hope that these all line up perfectly with my stencil. Okay, there's that. And then, okay, so I'm going to have to use a stylus on some of this because it's tiny. So, actually that stylus has something on the end. It's like glue or something. Let me get the other one. Okay, so some of them I'm just going to paint with the stylus. Okay, shorts. Gonna paint that Peppermint Patty shorts. They're gonna be black, but I'm painting it white because they'll be chalked in black. Let's just start at the top. Okay, shoes. So just go one by one. What do we need to do? Charlie Brown is good. Snoopy's good. Woodstock has there's a little tiny area right here that needed to have white in there. Okay. And Peppermint Patty's good. Franklin's good. Snoopy. He needs, his sock is yellow. I missed that, or I just can't see it. Okay. Okay, I have Lucy's shoes and sock right there. Okay, so that's going to be white because it's going to be chalked in black. I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to gently try to dry, because everything needs to be 100% dry before I do it. Okay, it looks good. Do you see anything I missed? Okay, there's some that are not all the way dry, and I do have to have it dry. So let me just try to do this on low without blowing things everywhere. I think I can do it. I think I can. It's working. It's working, guys. Okay. Are you ready to see this? I'm so ready to see this. Okay, so you can see that there's some lines on here. I will be chalking directly onto the background too, and then painting maybe some green in there. But we're gonna do all of our characters first. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, that was a lot of work, guys. Okay, that can stay there. I'm gonna bring in my stencil, and I'm going to attempt to line everything up. So I'm thinking that I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to line it up this way. Okay, and then I'll flip it back over. I think that will work. Okay, so one by one, I'm going to get these pieces on here, and then we'll adjust them if we need to. So lining them up, because I think this will be easier. And then we'll flip the whole thing, and anything that needs to be moved around, I will. Sometimes it's easier this way. Okay. Now, the footballs, they could be different sizes. I have to be really careful about, is this the right football? Okay. I can't wait to see this. I hope it's going to turn out as good as I'm thinking. I hope. I think it's going to be really cute. So all I have to do, I have to pull my chalk paste out. I don't have my chalk paste out yet. I have to get my chalk paste out. I'm just using black. I like to paint mine with when I paint my project, I like to use acrylic paint. I'm used to it. That's what I've always painted with. A lot of people will paint with their chalk paste. They'll water it down. I don't do that. You can if you want to. For me, I feel like it's a waste of chalk paste. It's expensive. Sorry, Chalkator. It's expensive to be painting with, but it is an option. It's an option. How many of you paint with your chalk paste? Once in a blue moon, I will, but I like to paint with my paint colors. I'm familiar with them. I know what they're going to turn out like. I use the same colors all the time. So, okay, we're getting everything on here. We're going to see if we got it lined up, aren't we? And then we will have to chalk on the background. We'll probably just lay the whole thing down and chalk the entire thing on there, because that way we'll be able to line everything up. I think that will work best. Okay, this football, I can tell it's off just a little bit. Well, maybe I think I have it upside down. That could be a problem. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Sorry. What time is it? 7:56. We're still doing good on time. I knew it was going to take at least an hour to just paint all those little babies. And like I said, I'm going to charge $40 for my sign. So if anybody wants it at the craft show, it's going to the craft show. I don't usually just sell stuff on here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna kind of attach that. I'm gonna try to flip it back over, and then I'm gonna look and see, is everything lined up? Okay. Everything look lined up? It actually does look lined up. Anything need moved? I don't think it does. I think I did good. Okay. You don't paint with chalk paste unless you have the color. Don't have the color. Oh, yeah, that's an option. Use acrylic to find the chalk paste. Yes, I agree. Yeah, you hate painting with. Yeah, there's a use for it. You know, it's useful, but yeah, I don't want to paint with it. So, okay. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. This one's almost empty. Okay, let's do the top row, and then we'll take those out. So we'll chalk and peel, okay? So do our top row. We'll pull those out. We'll do the next row, pull those out. I don't think I could do the whole thing and get them pulled off. I probably could do 2 rows, but you know what? Let's just do it this way. Okay, let me scooch it down. Are you ready for this? Oh my goodness, there's Lucy. And Darlene, don't touch it. Just scooch it up. Here's Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. I think he's related. My father-in-law, Steve, sometimes they call him Charlie Brown. Okay, looking good, guys. Oh my goodness. There's gonna be a tiny bit of touch up. Okay, so maybe where I just didn't go, I didn't like on that. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Let's do the next row. Let's do, yeah, I think it's manageable to do 1 row at a time. And then we'll lay this down onto our surface, and we'll chalk those background lines, and I think everything will go good. I'm kind of wondering if I need to, I think that I'm going to need to wash this before I lay it down on my other surface, honestly, because I think that it's going to make a mess. So I'm probably going to choose, oh my goodness, Peppermint Patty, you're so cute. You guys, these are adorable. Okay, trying to get, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to wash this transfer before I put it on everything. Oh my goodness, Franklin. So cute, guys. So cute. Okay. It's worth it. It was worth all that time. Now I'm like, do I really want to get rid of this? Do I really want to sell it? I may not want to. I'm thinking I can do this whole bottom area, pull this off, and move them to the side over here. And then I will, yeah, I'm going to do all of it. I will wash the transfer before I put it onto my other surface. It's going to be easier for me to do that. Okay, so, okay. It's not hot in here, so we're doing good. Oh my goodness, if you love it, give me a football emoji. I would love to see a football emoji on here. Go to your emojis and go to the sports section and grab me a football. Give me a football. You guys. And I'm going to put you guys into the drawing. And I have lots of drawings for Happy Mail. Let me just randomly send out stuff. Okay. All right. Let me get this off of here. Yeah, this might be a challenge. Could be a challenge. I could just flip the whole thing over, but I won't. Ooh. Well, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, guys. These are adorable. I'm having to switch hands with everything. My fingers have chalk paste on them. Yeah, I probably should have just done the one row at a time. Oh gosh. Okay. We're getting there though. We're getting there. It's working. It is working. Yay. Here's Charlie Brown. Okay. getting all my pieces up here. I'm gonna wash this. That way I can chalk the whole thing in black onto my, oops, Charlie Brown's the top of your head isn't done. Make sure everything is done. I feel like it's not very dark. Why? Maybe it's just that way. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, here we go. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you for all the footballs. Okay, I'm going to wash this because it's going to be better for me to have it clean in order to put it onto my project. I'm going to set this way. Okay, going to move everything up. Ah. They are so adorable. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. Everything turned out. The only thing I'm going to fix is on the helmet here. I'll fix that. But let's get this clean. Let's spray it. Let's clean it. That way I can lay it down onto my other surface. Okay, I'm going to get all the surface stuff off first. There's a lot. There's a lot of chalk paste on here, guys. So water first, and then I have my my Clorox wipes. Okay, it doesn't take long to do this. Holy cow, guys! So yeah, just find a surface to put these onto. A lot of you guys, dozens and dozens of you purchased the kit that has all of these things in it. So each one's in an individual Ziploc so that it's easy for you guys to pull out each project. You don't have to, it's not all just thrown into one bag. Each thing is individually wrapped. Okay, that stuff will be drying by the time that I get my other sign chalked. That will be dry. Okay, gonna do the other side. Yeah, Clorox wipes are good for this. Clorox wipes work. All right. Okay. We're almost there. It's the easiest way to clean this is to put it in your sink. Yeah. And just wash it with water. And I do use my board erasers because I try to get off all the staining. Okay, I'm going to spray with water one more time. There's a lot of chalk paste on here. I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe. My hands are a mess. Yeah, so it's not this way when you are washing it with water in a sink. It's not like this. I'm going to close that. I'm going to wipe my hands. We're almost there. Going to wash this off one more time. Lift this up. It's looking good. So it's clear. There's no more stuff coming out of it. All right. Woo! grab my fuzzing cloth so I can dry it. Okay. You want it dry before you use it again. Just going to give it a baby massage. I'll flip it over. Okay. Making sure that it's completely dry. Yep, feels good. Okay, I'm going to bring in my surface that we made. So we made the surface first. That is still wet there. Paper towel, please. Okay, yeah, these are all drying up here. All of my little characters. Facebook might be finally like, oh yay! Is that crazy? This is going to be really cute. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's our sign that we made. So we just did black and white. Okay, we're going to chalk the design on there, and then we're going to be able to glue everything on there. I might do a little bit of green here and there because there is grass areas. So I'm just going to lay this whole thing in here. It does fit barely. Okay, so it barely fits. Barely fits. Let's see. It did fit. Okay, just have to turn it just the right way. Okay, get it down in there. I'm gonna chalk this whole thing. Get all those air bubbles out because you don't want air bubbles in there. I'm actually gonna get a clean squeegee and I'm going to get all my air bubbles out. So I'm chalking the entire thing, and that way I know where to lay all of my little things, and I'll have all my little background lines. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. We can do the whole thing at once. I know we can. I know it, I know it. And there's probably just enough of this left because this is going to be pretty much gone when I'm done. This would be really cute just in black and white on here. But I'm glad we did the color. So this is going to give me all those little extra lines. I'm going to be able to put a little bit of grass here and there. I got a lot. Okay. If you can butter toast, you can do Chalkateur. I promise. It's just spreading that chalk paste, squeegee off the excess like you do when you scrape off the toast, right? Do you ever get too much butter on and you have to take some off? Okay, now we're going to scrape. We're going to scrape off all that excess that goes back in my jar. Okay, so I still have some for my next project. That also pushes that chalk paste down through the stencil to the surface below. Okay, I'm going to go from the bottom up, and then it's going to be ready to peel. You peel before it dries, okay? Don't let this dry on here. It will be a mess and it won't look right. Okay, are we ready? You ready to see this, how it's going to be with just black and white? I think it would be cute with just black and white on here. Look at that. I might have to do some with just black and white because that's adorable, just like that. Yep, just like that. Okay, so I did get some chalk. Oh, I guess it's grass down there. Okay, so that's how it is. All right, I'm going to take this, I'm going to plop it onto my backer sheet. I'm going to just gently set that over there so I can wash that. Okay, let's dry this. Now we know where to put everything. Okay, so we know exactly where to put all of our stuff. And it's a tight fit on here, guys. It is a tight fit. And I'll have to look at it and see, do I want to add any green for grass or do I want to just leave it the way it is? So we're going to lay everything out on here. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we're just going to start putting it all on here. Oh, that's that one. Okay. So you can you can tell which is which. Okay, that one goes there. I might not have to add any grass. I might just be leaving it the way it is. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness, guys. This is going to be so darn cute. And then I can go back and fix whatever I need to fix. If I need to fix anything, which football's which. Kind of have to figure that out. Which one has the lines. That goes like that. Want to get everything on here and then, but it would be really cute in black and white. I'm going to have to do a few of them just in black and white. I think it would be adorable. Okay. We're getting there. All these little pieces. What do you guys think? I think it is looking so stinking cute. So cute, guys. These little things didn't turn out as well. I'm kind of debating on, I'm not going to put those on there just because one of them was kind of off center. This turned out fantastic. Okay. Do you think, I don't think I need to go in and add any green. I think it's fantastic the way it is. Okay, so look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. It's adorable. Okay. These will get glued at the back when this is all dry. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm only going to touch up, I told you I was going to touch up his helmet. Let me do that because I think I should do that right now. There's like some, like his head area right here. This should be helmet. That should be helmet right there. Okay. Yep. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Just gonna touch it. There we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's glue everything on. It looks so cute. Oh my goodness. I know, I love it. It's adorable. Okay, so I had my cheat sheet. I did go by what Chalk Couture had, and it worked out perfectly for me. I'm not gonna worry. If you want to do different colors, honestly, you could do it any color you wanted. Totally do it any color. And if you only wanted to do the footballs, like, I mean, you could do black and white. Totally. I mean, the black and white looked really cute on there. Looks super cute. I'm probably not going to be moving this around. My pieces will start moving. It is kind of a tight fit for this transfer. This transfer goes pretty close to the edge, like right to the edge. What time is it? 8:30. We're running late, guys. We're running late. It's all right. It's okay. Okay. We're doing good. So darn cute. I love this. Like I said, I'm going to price it accordingly. It is a total labor of love. $40. Do you think $40 is too much? I don't think it's too much for all this work. I think if somebody really thought about it, because I did the great big welcome great pumpkin sign that with all the pumpkins, I did 40 on that, and somebody was like, well, but I know it's the only one you're ever going to do. I'm like, yep, you're right. It is the only one that I will ever do. I'll probably do this one in just black and white on here, with it without the little characters, without the little pieces, and I could sell that less expensive because I think it would look really cute. Just plain. Okay, we're getting there. How fun is this? This is so much fun, guys. Definitely a labor of love. I don't think that price is too much. Anybody that is a Peanuts collector would probably love to have this. I don't keep any of my stuff. I was having a talk with a friend. She came to pick up some ink yesterday because she does shirts at craft shows. And I said, I don't have attachments to things. It's funny. I can get rid of stuff, you know. Like, she was looking at all the stuff on the front porch, and it's like, oh my goodness, because the boxes were just stacked up. My poor postman. I did help my postman. Okay, let me just press everything down. Make sure it's all pressed down. So I was like, I don't have attachments to things. I can get rid of things. Like, if you look at my house, I'll decorate my walls, and then I will take off, when I go to the craft show, I'll take the stuff off and sell it. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. I think it's adorable. I think it was perfect. Yeah, cute black and white on a t-shirt. Yeah, absolutely. When I did it on the, I think it's dry enough to put these on. I did it on the mouse pads, and I just did like the bottom half fit. So I didn't do the top row. And it looks really cute on the mouse pad, and it's just in black. And then I did some of the other ones, and I did them in black and orange for the words. So, okay, so putting that on the back, that's the sawtooth hangers that we glued together. And then we're done, guys. Whew, that was a long Facebook Live. Sorry, guys. An hour and 29 minutes. And clean up my mess here. I don't have that many paintbrushes, but we used 12, 13, 14 colors on here, plus the white. No, 14 colors. We used 14 colors on here. I think it's adorable. Let me just go up and yeah, so you can do that. You can just find a frame. You don't have to buy my frame. You can just find a frame anywhere and use it, or a Chalk Couture one. You can use your stencil and you can outline it with Dune, and then you can color it in and then go back over with the black. So it works that way also. Okay, so I do see something that I need to fix, because his shorts didn't end up being black and they need to be black. I'm looking at going, his shorts didn't chalk in black. Okay, so Charlie Brown, your shorts need to be black. Okay, anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so excited. Let me just dry that really quick because I'll touch it. I love it. It's adorable. Hey. I just think it turned out so cute. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good to go. I got nothing painted last night. I did bookkeeping all night long. Yeah, till 1 o'clock in the morning. So nothing painted, but yeah, got to paint this morning. So there you go, guys. Okay, putting you up to me. And I'm so excited about this. It might be small, but it's mighty. And boy, oh boy, was it fun. Thanks for being here with me, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your hanging in there. It was a long project. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do something fun. Sorry, you don't want to see a great big me. We'll do something fun tomorrow. I'm not sure what. We'll paint something. Probably something fallish, or maybe some of the Christmas things. If you have a request, go ahead and send me it. I have a lot of projects that you guys have purchased, and I haven't got everything painted yet. I try, but anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Have a fantastic Tuesday.